Yeah, man. Y'all about to make me shoot a music video to the songs on the radio. Product placement, my baby. Starbucks, holla at me.
Hi, my name is Serenity Walker. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and I'm a makeup artist.
My name is Demarcus Smith. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and I'm an artist.
My name's Eric Hines. I'm a filmmaker, artist in Flint, Michigan.
My name is Archie Walker, and I'm a graphic designer, illustrator, videographer, filmmaker, photographer.
This is Ronell Walker with Ronell Walker Photography.
Yo, what up? It's LV here from Club 937 WRCL out of Flint, Michigan. And let's talk the arts, my baby. Sky ain't the limit, cause the limit is the floor.
Hi, my name is Serenity Walker. I'm from Flint, Michigan, and I'm a makeup artist. I started doing makeup part-time. I worked at an office for about 15 years. It's not something that I necessarily enjoyed doing. When I started doing the makeup part-time, I was noticing, the income that could come of it, and I slowly, gradually kind of quit, working a full-time job, and now have moved to only, working in a corporate type of world, like for part-time, and I do makeup more full-time. So, professionally with the card, I've been doing makeup for 3 years. I've always been one to play in everybody's face when I was, a teenager. So I guess I've been doing makeup for about probably 16 years. Well, I've always been a girly girl, and I've always loved kind of like people's reaction once you change their face. Well, honestly, like I was in church and Kevin was talking about don't worry about what other people do, you know what I'm saying, if they're already doing it, so what if that's what you want to do.
I moved back to Flint probably about 5 years ago from Seattle, Washington, and that's kind of when I started getting into filmmaking, and from that my interests have kind of varied since. I do mostly documentary work now, but I do a lot of music video work. I've worked with a lot of great artists around Flint. I've worked with John Connor, I've worked with Arlo Zahn, I've worked with Robo Rob from Detroit. Right now I'm currently working with Flint Odyssey House on a documentary about the process of drug and alcohol recovery. So my body of work is very varied. I don't necessarily stick to one thing generally, but as for the art scene in general in Flint, I think that it's well on its way to becoming as good as what's going on in Detroit. Nights like tonight where there's lots of people out and that sort of thing, shows everywhere. I find that that's really what's going to be the driving force on what makes the city want to actually have people come back to it for the nightlife especially.
From there, it kind of just snowballed into me picking up a camera and trying to learn how to shoot my own images. As I started doing that, something clicked in me where I pretty much developed a passion for photography and just kind of ran with that. Pretty much just kept building up and teaching myself the trades of photography. So far, I've been doing photography full time, 5 years now, making a living off of it, which is good. Kind of blessed to be able to do that. It's not too many photographers who are able to make a living off the craft that they love doing. I would say the best advice I would give to doing that would probably be just investment. That goes from time, which is the biggest investment that I think anybody would probably have to make when they go into creating their own job, their own field.
I've lived in Flint, Michigan all my life, and I've been drawing and doing art all my life. It's what I do, it's who I am, I love it. I love the fact that Flint is starting to change into more of an art culture. I know we, aren't definitely are known for having art or being an artsy town, but I feel like in the last few years with U of M Flint growing and people being exposed to things such as the Art Walk every month and just having different events downtown, the Back to the Bricks brings a lot of people here who don't necessarily get a chance to see what Flint is really all about. And I think it's, starting to change for the better. Normally Flint is known for our violent crime, obviously, and, basketball, but, that culture seems to be, slowly fading away. Not to say that, people still can't make a living doing those things, but it's just, well, to me, it's just not as prevalent as it used to be. So with me, I just find ways to supplement my income with my artwork.
My name is Archie Walker, and I'm a graphic designer, illustrator, videographer, filmmaker, photographer. People making do with what they have, and they coming up with something positive through their art, and they're inspiring others to do something positive through art. Even people like myself, I'm getting inspired when I see other people's artwork, and it makes me want to, continue to do it. That's what's keeping me grounded. I don't walk around with, a big ego, thinking that I'm better than this artist or that artist. Everyone else is inspiring me to continue to do it. I could be out, doing something negative, but I choose not to. I choose to produce art. And hopefully I'm inspiring someone else to do the same thing.
We back. Listen, One thing about Flint, growing up, it was vehicle city for a reason, right? That was a driving industry here in our area. But now we're focusing more on the arts, and you have to really recognize that this is the move. This is the thrust of the city now from an economic perspective and a social change. Now here's the thing, I'm a radio personality. Yes, I get paid for that, but I'm also your host. I can host whatever event you need me to do, shameless plug. However, that's my art that I render for my community. So you can always hit me up to host an event, and that has supplemented my income. That has brought extra income into my pockets to do some things to help me go to the next level. And everybody else is doing that, right? You got to really think about it. My community college is putting money into the arts. My community college ain't gonna put money into the arts if they don't believe that that is the next move of Flint. So put two and two together, that's where it's at. So you got a lot of people, man, working at MTV, working at BET, working at those networks, producing shows behind the camera and in front of the camera. And not just on the major networks, everywhere. Depending on how you want to look at your art, painters, rappers, singers, dancers. Think about it. The little kid that was on Ellen, he was dancing. He was like 4 years old. The other kid that was a Palace, the Pistons, Detroit Pistons Palace star, he was dancing. He's like in elementary school, middle school. Listen, Flint is where it's at when it comes down to art, and I'm pretty confident moving forward we'll be known for our artistic contribution to the world more than just that violent vibe that we have. Everybody ain't violent. We like coffee.